What's going down, folks? It's your boy C23 back on the sticks once again with some more Madden 15 Ultimate Team gameplay for you guys. And as you can see, we're off to a pretty solid start this year with a 3-0 record. Let's see if we can take this undefeated record into week 4 and come away with a W. Now, my opponent's in the Vikings uni, so I'm assuming he's a Minnesota fan or he just likes the uniforms. Either way, I'm still looking to come out here and set the tone early, handing the ball off to Lacey before he gets brought down at the 30, bringing up a 2nd and 2 situation. I decide to feed Lacey yet again, but he has nowhere to go. There's a bunch of purple jerseys all over the place. But on 3rd and 2, I get it to my wide open tight end Amaro, which ultimately sets up an easy touchdown score for Lacey. Now, just when I'm off to a great start, look what happens when I go to kick the ball off. Now, most of you guys, when you see this screen, I'm sure the game just picks back up and you can keep playing. But for me, it drops the connection every single time. And not only does it kick me off the EA servers, it completely boots me off of Xbox Live altogether. So I have to go back to the screen, log in, and then fire up another game. So the first drive of the game, my opponent comes out, tries to run it, goes nowhere on the play. 2nd and 8, he goes play action, looking downfield, trying to make a play, and basically just throws it up for grabs. So Revis is in perfect position to make the play and come down with the pick. And then I try to get a little bit of yardage back, but ultimately I'm forced out of bounds. But it really doesn't matter too much because on 2nd down on my next drive, I come out, take the snap under center, and I'm for whatever reason just keyed in on my X receiver and I throw it into triple coverage. Now, folks, I won't even lie to you guys. I have a really bad habit of doing that. Maybe it's rust or maybe it's just something I got to work on to improve. So after basically giving them 7 points, I take the field on my next drive looking for a little bit of redemption. On 3rd and 10 on this drive, I take the snap in the shotgun, drop back, look downfield, and throw a dart to Calvin Johnson, who makes the catch in traffic. Moving the drive forward, 1st and 10, take the snap and shotgun, looking for Alshon, and he comes down with the catch pretty much in stride before he goes down. So brings up a 2nd and 1. I'm starting to get in the rhythm with my throws here, once again connecting with Amaro right across the middle. Moving the chains again into the red zone, throw a quick strike to Jeffrey, who easily just walks in for the touchdown. So I was able to answer his score there. My opponent's next drive, he comes out in the shotgun, tries to dump it off, but the pass is broken up by Kuechly, bringing up a 2nd and 10. Now check out what happens here. He completely reverses field off the handoff, and he's just off to the races, making everybody miss. And then he showboats at the end. You're only up 7 points, bro. Why are you bringing out the taunt? You guys know I hate that. So now I'm just praying to the Madden gods that I can just come out and just blow this game open. And on this drive, I get Calvin Johnson involved a couple times with a nice catch over the middle. Next play, I go right back to him. He makes the catch, bounces off a tackler, and picks up some more yards after the catch. So we're on the plus side of the 50. I take the snap in the shotgun, and I press the wrong button, thinking I'm going to my B receiver, but instead throw it to X. Fortunately, it wasn't picked off. Next play, might as well go back to the well and hit Calvin Johnson yet again, keeping the drive moving. And then on 3rd and 1, I hand it off to Lacey, let him pick up the yard and the 1st down. So now he kind of stalls me a little bit, brings up a 4th down. I decide to get ballsy and go for it. On 4th and 18, somehow Calvin gets behind the coverage and makes the play, which sets up shop in the red zone. So all we got to do now is just simply hand it off to Lacey and let him do the rest, which ties the game up at 14. Now, my opponent has a chance to respond here. He comes out and goes with the screenplay, getting it to Marshawn Lynch in space. Kuechly comes up to make the tackle. 1st and 10, he goes Marshawn yet again, trying to go off right tackle. We stuff that play for no gain. 2nd and 9, once again, Marshawn Lynch runs right, and we stop that play and bounce. So the clock is rolling, brings up a 3rd and 7. He takes the snap in the shotgun, drops back, throws it over the middle, and we end up making the stop right before he picks up the 1st down. So he rushes everybody to the line, and I'm expecting either a run or something really short. So I bring everybody up to the line. He hands the ball off, and we shut that down. So we take over on downs on the plus side of the 50, folks. That was a risky call by him, but hey, sometimes you gamble and win, and other times you gamble and lose. So with 2 minutes to go in the game, I'm thinking ground and pound, let's milk this clock and get out of here with a game-winning field goal attempt. So with Eddie Lacy, I think we can get that done. Now, I'm faced with a bit of a decision on my own here on 4th and inches, but yet again, I hand it to Lacy, and he picks up the 1st down. So we were able to milk that entire 2 minutes off the clock without giving the ball back to my opponent and kicking the game-winning field goal as time expired. Hey, it wasn't pretty, but sometimes you just got to win the ugly ones like that, folks. So we end up taking this one 17-14, but more importantly, getting another W back in the win column.